Hey there friends, welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to be doing these homemade Mickey marshmallows. We're going to cover them in dark chocolate and coat them in some peppermint. These are inspired by the ones offered at the Disneyland Resort. And as always, everything you're going to need will be in the description box down below. We're going to start by getting our gelatin and adding water to this. Place this aside and let it harden. It will solidify into like a little gelatin disc. Then we're going to get our pan, add our sugar to this, add some water, add our corn syrup, and we're going to boil this to 240 degrees. You're going to need a candy thermometer for that part. Once it's done boiling, we're going to get our gelatin and slowly start adding in this mixture. Be very careful because this corn syrup mixture is very hot and it can be dangerous if it gets on your skin. For this recipe, I highly recommend using a stand mixer with a whisk attachment since you will be needing to beat this for a very long time. It will take double the time if you use a hand mixer. Here I just wanted to demonstrate that you want to slowly add in this mixture and whisk it together. Once I add all of this into my gelatin mixture, I'm going to transfer it over to my stand mix and let it whip up for about 10 minutes. About halfway through my pour, I'm also going to be adding in my vanilla extract. Don't be discouraged by this color. Once you let it whip up and get to the shiny, glossy white marshmallow look you need, it will be perfect and ready to go. So just keep whisking this up, whip it up. If you have a stand mixer, I suggest that once you're done pouring everything in, you transfer it over there or just do it directly in your stand mixer bowl. While that mixture is whipping up, we're going to get our pan. If you want to use a quarter sheet pan, you can. A bread loaf pan, depending on how thick you want these marshmallows, you can use your favorite preferred pan. So here I'm just getting a quarter sheet pan and sprinkling it with some powdered sugar. You can use non-stick spray on here if you want, or some parchment paper. I just like to use the powdered sugar. And as you can see, there is my marshmallow mixture. It's fluffy, it's glossy, it's ready to be poured out. And this did make about 2 quarter sheet pans, so you can get about 24 Mickey heads out of this recipe. Once it's all poured out and smooth, we're going to add some powdered sugar on top. Just cover it up, and you're going to want to let this sit overnight. You can cover it with some saran wrap as well, and just let it solidify for at least 12 to 24 hours. Once it's done, it's solidified and ready to go. I'm just peeling it from the sides. It is a little bit sticky, but it's manageable. So once it's been removed from the sides, I'm going to pour it out. Let it flop out and then cover it again with some powdered sugar. The powdered sugar doesn't change the texture or the taste or anything. It's just to help with the stickiness. Once the marshmallow is coated, I dusted it off and I'm going to be cutting out my Mickey heads. You can always change the flavor of the marshmallow to peppermint if you want some extra peppermint. But since we are covering these in the candy cane candies, I am just leaving it as the simple traditional vanilla marshmallow. This did make about 24 Mickey heads. You get 12 per slab. And once I'm done punching these out, I'm going to add Lollipop Sticks to each Mickey head. Go ahead and melt your dark chocolate as well, and then we can start dipping those in. They do look flimsy, but they also are very sturdy since they have that stickiness inside. They hold on pretty well to that lollipop stick, so just tap any of the excess chocolate off, and then just dip them in the candy cane candy. You can make your candy as small as you want or as chunky as you want. I prefer a little bit on the chunky side, but here's the final look at those Mickey marshmallow pops. I hope you enjoyed this recipe. If you did, give it a thumbs up. And if you want to keep seeing the rest of the recipes, hit the subscribe button as well. And until next time, stay sweet!